Hi, this is Gus. I'm here for another movie review. This time I'm reviewing Superman, released in 2025, directed by James Gunn and starring David Corenswet and Nicholas Hoult. And yeah, I'm not not the biggest Superman fan, which might make you question why I'm reviewing this movie. And that's because I am a pretty big James Gunn fan, and I have seen some other Superman movies, and I figured I'd try and compare them to those. And one of my big problems with Superman is he's this character that seems kind of invulnerable and just kind of boring because of that. And this movie kind of, to its credit, gets ahead of that. It basically also kind of glosses over his origin because I think maybe James Gunn assumed everybody knows his origin already. Um, but yeah, it kind of just starts with him getting beaten up pretty much. Not, I'm not going to get too much into spoilers, but that seems to be a theme throughout the movie. Just kind of show that he is a vulnerable character. And yeah, I'd say like a lot of the movie is kind of, I guess, it's like a commentary on like actual events. It's got there are two like like nations at war with each other, which are quite clearly Russia and Ukraine, and Superman kind of gets involved and is kind of the subject of controversy because of that. And I will say, like the all of the political stuff, it kind of I felt like dragged the movie down a bit. Like it reminded me a bit of the Star Wars prequels. Obviously, though, that wasn't really based on like current events. But still, it's not really something you want in your superhero movie, which is presumably directed more towards kids. I mean, I don't think, that's not really what I think the majority of people want. And it's not really what I want, to be honest. Like, I want escapism in my superhero movies, and this didn't really bring that. It also didn't really bring many likable characters. That's kind of one of the things that I think James Gunn does well is having just interesting oddball characters. There is like a like Justice League equivalent. I forget what their actual name is in the movie. Maybe it's like the Justice Gang or something like that. But it all kind of feels like a setup for like another DC cinematic universe, and I'm a bit checked out of all of that. To be honest, I've had enough of the MCU, and I've had enough of the DCU. I just wanted a good movie in its own right, and I'm not sure it really delivered. I will say the audio description was good. I could follow all of that, and the score was pretty good as well, done by John Murphy. There was some kind of alternate renditions of the John Williams Superman theme, which I thought were pretty cool. And the performances were good as well in the movie. And but yeah, I thought the overall plot was a bit weak. And I get that it's meant to be showing off like the strength of Superman's character versus his literal strength, and that is definitely a different take on things. And I would say it's smarter movie than the Zack Snyder Superman, which isn't too difficult, and a less boring movie than the Bryan Singer Superman. But yeah, I'm still not really sold on Superman. Um, but yeah, hope you enjoyed the review. Anyway, bye.